right, let's. This is working. Everything is working. Everything set up. So we can start now. So before we start, I wanted to thank everyone to that is watching this show on YouTube because we just reached 40 subscribers, 40, 40, 40, 40, which
Yeah,
is
that's
awesome.
awesome.
It's really, really cool that all of you are being subscribers and you guys are liking the videos and you guys are commenting and things are looking pretty well, and my guests are getting every time better. And now I have with me one of the biggest personalities in Horizon, which is Mavix. Hello, Mavix. How are you, man?
Bigger in size to the sides, but not in popularity. I'm good.
You,
And yourself?
dude. I think maybe both. Maybe both. I got you
you
some
know,
treats if you want to get some to eat. Oh,
yeah.
you already drop it. That's fine.
I drop them
And
for you.
I
Okay.
even made you a cup because you are the king of queers on meta. So that's one of the things that I wanted to talk about today,
Oh
dude.
my god,
Every
this
time I jump in
works.
there, there is party. You are there hanging around with a lot of people, which is awesome, man. How are you doing?
I'm good. I'm good. I'm good. This is so crazy. This is so exciting. The fact that you built this and we're here with our lonely little avatars moving my fingers. The freedom that I'm feeling right now, being able to move my fingers, you have no idea. I've spent the whole time just, practicing my keyboard. This is
Yeah,
awesome. Good
right.
job. Yeah, this is awesome.
Fingers are very useful. You
I
can do a
know.
lot of things with fingers.
I noticed that I'm not able to do the main sign, which is raising the middle finger.
Oh, you can't? I can.
Oh my God! Look at
Fuck everything.
that! This is awesome. Well,
Yeah.
I'm not gonna do it.
That's gonna be, in Horizon you can react, but it's always happy reactions.
Right.
In this podcast you can have like hateful reaction, like fuck you, and
Do I have face
yeah, yeah,
expressions?
yeah. Oh yeah, this expression doesn't is not allowed right now in Horizon. Here you can
I
do every
know, I know. This is
expression.
awesome. This is
You
really
can do
cool.
even like the super inverted, like impossible thing.
Well, I'm listening. I'm crossing my fingers and I'm listening.
You can do
This
the
is
Naruto
awesome.
jutsus here. Katun.
Good.
Yeah.
Okay.
All right, man.
Oh
So,
shit! I dropped another phone.
I met you in this party. I jump to your world sometimes, and there's a lot of crazy people in there always having fun. It's funny, like your parties are the craziest all the time. So you want to talk about that? You want to talk about your whole community and the whole things you are working on Horizon, the queers on Meta and all of that.
Yeah, sure. Um, Queers and Meta is a project that was born in our heart because we had a group of queer people in Horizon that wanted to hang out, but we didn't really know the culture or where we could just, be ourselves, loud, making nasty jokes and not being judged and not being looked down. And we created first just a world where we just go there once a week and talk shit and laugh and make friends. And I think because of the motivation that was so genuine of us, like we just want to make friends and just, just be gay, just be queer, just talk and share. It kind of became something magical in there. For the few months, we had around 100 people that would come every week in and out. And then it was 100 people only like the world has 100 visitors for months, meaning that the same people would come only, that's it. And also Horizon was very new, but then when like a few months before Pride we started creating different events and different creators, and also a few of us started having very popular worlds, so the family grew until Pride was a big boon. We couldn't host everybody. We're having like around 200 people per event, which was really fun, and everyone was trying to get in. And now we have, a lot of attention from different platforms, from people from the media, even Meta itself. Like, they're always like, "What do you guys need? Let's keep this up." So, but the best part of all of this is just the community we formed, because most people on VR/Horizon has never been with the queer community before. So for them having opportunity to hang out with us and learn, learn from a trans person, learn from someone that has HIV, learn from someone who, I don't know, like an older lesbian who's been through life and all the issues, social issues for being queer, and being able to share that on VR with this little community with, teenagers that don't know anything about it. So many people that are not even out yet in real life. That's very precious, because most people on the planet today don't have the opportunity to have this type of access to queer culture.
That is amazing. I've
Yeah.
been there a couple times, and I never go like to like LGBT places in real life.
Hmm.
I don't belong to the community, but I have friends who are, and I have friends who have invited me to clubs, and these clubs are always fun. And so I just jumped into your world, and everyone was so like super happy and super crazy. Everyone is like jumping, and everyone is like
Yeah.
super funny. And so I go there sometimes, and people is super receptive. And I feel like some people could be scared to go to an LGBT place in real life, but
Yeah.
going into these places, it feels like less judgy on yourself. I know, there's
Yeah.
a lot of
100%. 100%.
like mental barriers, that people have, like, should I go there, should I not go there, why should I go there? So sometimes, at least in Horizon, it's something that is just one click away. You can just go there, check it out, talk to the people, and that's it. It's not like it's gonna hurt, it's just people, it's just human beings
Yeah.
just having a good time, which is great.
Well, I feel like in our community, there's a lot of straight people there too that hangs out with us every day, not only when you do events, and they became friends. So everyone has straight friends as well. So it's very mixed. But the difference
Hmm.
is, if we are at our event and we start talking sex or
All
anything
right.
that would make people, straight people, uncomfortable, it's just like they don't have the right to say anything.
I
And
mean,
well,
of
first of
course,
all,
also it's your
that's
world. You can just kick
yeah, yeah,
them,
yeah.
like,
That's how it should.
fuck you, man.
First, that's how it's supposed to be everywhere, but it's not, and it's
Right, right,
fine.
right.
But
Yeah, yeah.
having our own events and having all the straight people and the main creators coming and having fun and learning as well, that's very precious, because like we do have homophobics, we do have ignorant people that don't have open minded for a bunch of things, queer people included. And and it's really funny to see straight people coming to our events and asking the questions and learning with us. And it
Right.
just says a lot about not only queer culture but straight culture too. People are not really educated, or it's not part of people's culture, queer whatsoever.
Right, yeah. One of the things that I like is that so as you can see, I have a really nice sweater with me. And this type of clothes could be considered feminine for some people, but I think it's just clothes, and clothes, at least in my point of view, shouldn't have any gender. So
Hmm.
I like that if I go, for example, to your world, it's gonna be like super normal, so no one is gonna even care. But you go to other places and it feels like real life. It's gonna be sometimes weird
Oh,
for
do
people,
you
like,
feel like that?
oh,
I never
in
thought
your
about
in
that.
your world, it's like super natural, super normal. Like nobody even asks. But in other type of worlds, people are gonna ask, like, it's like real life. Like, why are you wearing that? Maybe in real life, people could be
Really,
more shy to
I've
ask you
never had this
something.
experience before. That's so
Yeah, but
interesting.
yeah, but in real life, could people be maybe more shy to ask you?
Right.
But here people ask you straight away, like, why are you wearing that? And it's like, it's just an avatar, man. Also,
Huh.
it's just clothes, so this doesn't represent nothing at all. So I
But
just like the
listen,
color. I just put it on.
I I
Fuck it.
I feel like, well, first of all, fashion, right? Fashion is art.
Yeah,
Second
yeah.
is that even though if you wanted to express femininity through your outfit, and you have someone coming to you and making this type of questions, it shows way more the lack of culture from their part than your part, right? So I feel like if you were someone who wants to express yourself, if you're a man, for example, and if you want to express yourself as a girl today at whatever party, and people come at you because of that, like I feel you should be worried for them not being cultured, not for your clothing, because people are just dumb, bro. Sorry.
Yeah, yeah, but you know, that's where you see that people are just wired a certain way just because culture. Because you tell them, dude, this is just clothing. So what is the problem? And they don't know
Yeah,
it. They don't have any answer. You know, they're just like, that's true. It's just clothes. You know,
yeah,
so they don't know what to say later. Like that's true.
yeah,
It's
because
just
there's
a
no
piece
answer.
of some threads put together in a certain pattern or certain
Yeah.
colors, but it's just that. So it's not like it's feminine or masculine. It's just colors or even the hair. If I have my long hair, it's like it's just hair. That doesn't represent nothing. So people is very
Well, if
fragile sometimes.
but that's the thing. Like I went to art school when I was a kid, and I was
Yeah.
this internship for years. And when we study the history of art, the history of fashion, the history of music, like everything changed. Everything changed. So when someone raised this type of questions, questioning your fashion, like it shows already that this person knows nothing about history. That's why it's not even worth uh listening. you know,
Yeah.
but it's fine. People gonna learn soon, hopefully.
I think a lot of people never question the reality they live. You know, like 50 years ago, people used to dress with a hat, for example. Now no one is using a hat. If you use a hat right
Yeah.
now, it's like fucking weirdo. But that was like the normal before. Everyone had a hat. So that I think that's interesting. Like nobody never questions like why I am thinking this way or why I'm dressing this way, or it's just fashion in the current world, and it's always changing, as you say.
Yeah, 100%, 100%.
Yeah,
It's just an industry. It's just an industry. Whatever people need to do to make money, they're gonna do it, and you gonna wear it because you don't control your thoughts.
right, right. Yeah. So talking about that, you have also a podcast in Spotify, right? I'm super happy for my 40 subscribers, but you have like hundreds of people that listen to you. You're a star,
well,
man, in the metaverse. Talk me about that. How's
well,
that going?
well. That's fun. I mean, I love doing the podcast. We just hit 3.3 million views this past week.
That's crazy.
Um, and it's funny because it got popular because of TikTok. I used to make TikToks, and
Hmm.
then one episode went viral on Spotify, and then after that, it just became this snowball of listeners on Spotify only. It's literally like 99.99% on Spotify and 0.1 in all the other platforms, and then it just
Mm.
became this snowball. We're uploading episodes, and it's just very natural. And as you know, I feel like doing the podcast, it's very therapeutic for myself. When I'm
Hmm. Hmm.
editing, when I'm listening to it again, I'm like, oh, that's interesting. Like, oh, that's the way I talk. That's what I think. And also, like, I try to make episodes that not only hopefully it's entertaining, but informative, but
Right, right.
more entertaining than informative. But also sometimes like less episode we did with Jay Vanity and then Angel, the artist, about poly relationships. Like so informative. And I'm like, this is crazy because I don't know how I would find this type of information anywhere else because it was just a solid conversation and we're friends. And then I had the space to ask any questions, and it's a lot of fun. Yeah, it's a lot of fun. It's called Queers of Meta. We changed the name because I feel like Queers of Meta, Metaverse is it's taking most of my time and my energy, so I decided
Hmm.
to merge both of them.
Right. Yeah. And you met them in Horizon, right? Or have you met them from other places before?
I I've met a few people in real life after I met them in Horizon. Yes. But most of them, it's just Horizon, and also like real life social media. Just like I follow you on social media, and I watch your real life thing,
Yeah.
and but most of them is just social media.
Right. Yeah, it's funny. So in Horizon, everyone has a profile for their avatars,
Yeah.
and I didn't knew that until you told me. So I just add you in my
Oh, how
personal
funny.
account, and you are like the
Yeah.
only avatar in the whole Horizon that have my personal account, which is
Okay,
very
good.
funny. Yeah, yeah,
But
yeah.
I never follow. If you, I don't know if you never noticed that. Not sure if I should say this in here, but I don't follow any avatar profile on my personal Instagram. I just follow real
Okay,
life people. And then I follow
okay.
everyone's avatar's Instagram through Queers on Meta Instagram. Because, bro, I don't want to see
Hmm.
screenshots, bro. I'm so sorry. I was there. I remember. I was there. I was in a party. Why you want to see screenshots again? I don't want to see receipts, and the
Okay,
world,
okay.
I know what it looks like. I don't want to be scrolling through my personal Instagram instead of seeing my friends and family looking at screenshots. I'm
But
sorry.
these people are your friends just in 3D version, right? It's like taking any pictures when you are with your friends in real life, and you're just taking your best picture with your friends, and you're like, hey, here hanging
Yes.
around. But you don't like
Yes.
the views of like 3D avatars in your Instagram, right, in your feed.
Yeah. Well, I when I started, I didn't like it. It's just because every time I see a picture from someone, I was there too. Like
Okay,
I saw them taking the
you are always
pictures.
partying, man.
Yeah, I'm always hanging out with them, and then
Yeah.
I don't know. I have the queers on my Instagram where I interact more and I see all the screenshots. I call it screenshots because
Right, right, right.
they're not real pictures; they're screenshots. People got pissed,
I mean, all of the pictures are screenshots of the real
right?
life, aren't they?
Oh, okay, that's deep. Okay, I like that.
Yeah,
Yeah, but
yeah,
I feel
yeah.
like when I call pictures in Horizon screenshots, I feel like I'm offending them, and that feels really good.
Okay. No, man.
Because
It's a nice
I do see
feature.
value in real
Yeah.
life pictures too.
Mm, yeah, yeah. Yeah, every time I go to Horizon, you're there partying. It's like you're
But it's
spending way more
funny.
time than me. Yeah.
I am spending way more time than I should. First, second is because of the project became
Hmm.
larger. I would say 60% of the time I'm there, I'm having a meeting, I'm building, someone wants to talk to me about something about Queers of Meta. And I
Hmm.
would say 20% of the time I am partying with my friends. And I don't know, 20% playing Arena Clash, which I love. Was that 100%? I guess. Anyways. Yeah, and it is what it is. I try to not be on a lot, but you know how it is. I'm always there.
Yeah. I mean, it's just like having fun in real life. It's just a different
Yeah.
way to do it, right? Just partying with your friends or building. You're working and also you are having fun, and that's what we do in real life, just in a
Yeah.
different environment. I was thinking on so I studied computer science, and I think you did too. You
Yeah.
did some kind of software engineering
Computer
background.
science, yes.
Yeah, and if you remember, like all of the classes we always have are super technical, and
Mm-hmm.
they are meant mostly for us to have some work to be able to work later. But it shouldn't be like that. I think that technology should be also used as a medium for creativity, like painting or like music, that you can just
Mm-hmm.
create something because you like to create. And I think that's a really nice opportunity, like all of this. I'm just creating this because I have
Yeah.
fun talking to people and I have fun just building stuff like Legos,
Yeah.
not because I'm gonna have something better in my portfolio or I'm gonna get a better job. So I think it's nice, and you are doing the same thing. You are creating your world, and every time I jump in there, it's better. You are putting a lot of time in scripting and communication of
Mm-hmm.
bringing people to your world, creating events. I think that's nice.
So when did you finish school?
I drop out. I never finished.
When was it?
Like 6 years ago I dropped out.
Okay. So I finished
Yeah.
college around 10 years ago. At the time,
Mm.
everything was so new. All the softwares, the best. We had two options, or either do web stuff, which you had more space to be creative, or you could do
Hmm.
gaming, right? Even social media didn't exist at the time. And today
Mm.
we got to the point where I can literally move my fingers and in
Yeah.
real life, and they're gonna be moving in a computer, and there's a camera on my face that is watching everything I'm doing in real life, and you're able to see it through coding, graphics, internet, and this fucking crazy technology. And from now on, I believe that the old school coding, the old school technology, it's not gonna be useful anymore. Because if I am a business like, I don't know, McDonald's, right? If I'm able to train all my employees having fun with my Oculus, with my VR headset throughout the planet, why would I want to do a Zoom call? Why would I want to do coding? I don't want to do that. I want to be creative. I want to be funny. I want to be free to see my fingers moving. And that's where
Yeah, that's
technology is going.
important. The fingers are important.
Look at this. Look, I just did my nails.
Okay.
Yeah, and that's where
Yeah.
technology is going. And at the same time, we love, the same time we hate. But it is what it is. There's nothing we can do that's gonna stop that.
Did you see the new screenshots Mark Zuckerberg published with for the new avatars?
Yes.
That's crazy,
Yeah,
man.
and you know why he posted that, right? You know,
Why? I don't know.
because he
It's
was
just an
getting
update.
bullied.
Oh, all right, right, because of the other screenshot, the one in
Yeah,
Paris.
it's because of the other one. Well, so if you don't
Yeah.
know, he uploaded a picture on social medias, which was, a screenshot from Horizon, and in the background was the tower and some building in France, in Spain.
Yeah, yeah, because
But
Horizon
the
in
picture
Spain
was
and France.
very
Yeah.
cartoony. The picture
Yeah.
was like very cartoony, like Looney Tunes cartoony, and was even more
Yeah.
cartoony than Horizon actually is, which was so weird. And then, the media came on him saying, "Bro, we spent millions of dollars to build this, and you're playing Looney Tunes." And then he
Right,
uploaded
right,
this
right.
second picture looking like a robot, which is good
Yeah,
because
yeah.
there's so much expression and technology, but also creepy a little bit. As in, bitch, like I know what I'm doing. But and it's funny because we watch this war of media and technology people in the Silicon Valley, and you're just watching from your house, like, oh my god, these people have so much power, so much money, and like that's really crazy. That's really crazy, but it's funny. It's funny to watch. I don't know. I feel like Mark Zuckerberg is a funny person. Yes.
Man, he seems. I mean, actually, I feel like he seems like any other engineer I work with. He
Oh
doesn't
my
like
god,
spark
it's
to me
so
like a
funny.
big personality. He's just like he's just focused on developing products, and
Right,
of course we are used to see people with huge personalities on the internet, like I don't know Donald
right,
Trump or the Kardashians. Crazy people. But Mark, he's like a regular engineer guy that he's just building stuff, and people is expecting a lot from him. So that's why people is
right.
like he's
Oh,
too
it makes
cold.
sense.
Oh, he doesn't dress flamboyant. Why he's choosing? Why is he dressing like that? He's just a regular person. It's just like
Yeah,
he happened to create like the biggest social network in the world.
yeah.
So yeah.
And it's funny to think about that because even Steve Jobs had more character, like
Oh
visually
yeah.
character than him. Like the fashion, the way he talked, and it was more like, I don't know, would feel better than Mark Zuckerberg. I do feel like Mark Zuckerberg was a type of kid that didn't have friends when he was younger.
I don't know. Uh,
Yeah.
maybe you can say the same about. I mean, you can say the same about Steve Jobs. Like he was maybe too crazy for people. Like,
Maybe he was too
but
crazy for people, yeah, but not because he
yeah.
was awkward. You know, I feel like Zook is awkward sometimes. It's
I
fine.
mean,
He's a genius.
as I'm telling
He
you, he is
he
literally
can be
like
whatever.
90% of all the engineers I work with since I started working. Like all the engineers are like that, and and you get along with that. I mean, it's just like different people, and they express themselves differently. They are just more like
Yeah.
centered, more focused on their work, and they are not always like being noisy or weird.
Mhm.
Maybe he
Mhm.
is weird with his wife, or I don't know, in his own house. But
Yeah.
there was a moment where he was doing like a barbecue. Oh no, he was actually just talking, and there was a barbecue sauce in the background. You saw that?
No, I no, I didn't.
All right, so he was like presenting an update for Facebook or Instagram, I don't know.
Uh
And so
huh.
there was like a super plain background, and there was a sauce in the background in the
Okay.
library, a barbecue sauce for ribs. And internet went crazy because of that. And a lot of memes and a lot of things like Mark loves
Uh
this
huh.
sauce, and I don't know, the sauce became super popular.
Yeah, I bet.
It's funny, it's just a regular guy that just happened to
Yeah.
have the sauce in there. People thinking that it was prepared, like he that was a stage. He's a super millionaire. Everything is calculated for him. He's just a regular guy just working.
Yeah, that's funny. Yeah, and I
Yeah.
can only imagine what I could. No, I cannot imagine what it feels like to be him because I feel like his mind is so not thinking about it. Maybe he is, but he doesn't want to think about it. He doesn't want to think about the media. He doesn't want to think about, the way he looks like. I feel like, I might be wrong. I feel like he just wants to focus his energy in doing business, what he's good at. And he has to take the time to think about the barbecue sauce in the background of a picture, which is annoying.
Yeah. So he says that he actually tries to try the technology that is around, like the apps that are currently popular. So he has an understanding. He's just not behind of what is popular. Um, but yeah, definitely he's probably not on Instagram all day, just like watching
Yeah,
people. Yeah, he's probably
you're
working.
right. So,
Yeah.
do you know the whole drama about when Facebook was created by the Brazilian guy as well, and then he bought the Brazilians part, blah blah blah.
With for
No,
Brazilians, man, Brazilians are everywhere. Tell me about that story.
no, bro. I'm telling you this story when Facebook was created. It was created by three people, right? You know who they are?
Yeah, the
One
Winkle
of them is
Bros, the
The
Winkle.
Brazilian guy.
It was a Brazilian guy. This is new to me.
Yeah,
I don't know. Tell me about that.
yeah. He's the richest Brazilian in Brazil now because of Facebook, which is
Okay.
funny.
How was that?
Yeah.
What is the story?
Well, it was a whole drama that at a time. Anyway, I don't want to talk about it.
Okay.
It's just a lot of legal stuff. Yeah, never mind. Never mind. Well, there was a Brazilian. That's it. I'm a Brazilian, so
Yeah, that sounds
that's all you
sketchy.
got.
Yeah, the Brazilian.
Yeah,
Yeah,
I don't
that's
have proofs for
funny.
anything, so whatever.
I have a friend that is from a little town in my country, and he always tells the story that Red Bull was created in his town. And I'm like, dude, that's
Yeah,
made up, man.
exactly this type
That's
of
fine.
stories. Yeah,
Yeah. Yeah, that's funny.
and it's funny because I know a lot of people in Brazil, like celebrities and people with, in the industry, but I've never met him,
Hmm.
which is so weird. I've never met someone that says I know him or he's around this type of events or stuff. Yeah, I don't know where he is, or what he does. Nothing.
Do you go often to Brazil?
More than I should. More than I should. I
Yeah, do
go
you go?
1, 2 times a year. Yeah, I just came
That's
back from
crazy,
Brazil. I was
man.
there for 40 days. Yeah.
For 40 days in Brazil,
Yes. Yep.
what is going on in Brazil, man? A lot of carnival, a lot
Oh,
of
you don't want to
partying.
know. You don't want to know. It's better if we keep off the books so I can
That's
keep my
fine,
job.
man. All right. Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, it's a lot of fun. Brazil is fun. And there's only one
Yeah,
way to
yeah.
know if you go to Brazil.
We're all trying to keep our jobs here. That's why I can talk bad about Mark. Mark, I love you,
Yeah.
man. If you're
Oh,
watching this
no.
show,
There's nothing bad. It's
Yeah, yeah.
fine,
If you're watching this show that have 40 subscribers, I hope you're enjoying
bro.
it.
Let me tell you a story about subscribers. I had this YouTube channel way back, and I had two videos, right? And listen to the story of these two videos. One video was this horrible podcast that I recorded on the camera. The lighting was horrible, but I was talking about people in America that wanted to do business in Brazil, you know, and I was just giving like brainstorming ideas, and it was horrible. At the time, I didn't even speak English properly, like I still don't, but at the time it was even worse. So that video, it's funny because you're talking about 40, but that video has 32, 36 subscriber, was like 30 some, sorry, not
Nice.
subscriber, views,
That's my people.
was views.
Yeah.
A video had
All right.
30 views. So because of that video, there was a guy in UK. Um, he has like a cryptocurrency wallet in UK that was opening in Brazil. So he contacted me. We had a phone call. It was just brainstorming ideas. And because of that video with 30 views, I got a contract during the pandemic to work to do marketing for that company for almost a whole year because of a video of 40 views. Another story is I have a
Wait. That doesn't even make any sense. Like they just wanted to broke. They wanted to like not work.
No, I'm saying because
That's
a
weird.
video that had 40 views, someone that needed to find me, they found me and they hired me. They gave me a
Oh, because
really good
they
job.
were finding you, not because of the actual video, right? Because they were looking for you, or because of the video.
Well,
They
they're not
really loved
looking
the
for
video.
me. They just happen to find me, right? They happen to see the video. One person happened to see the video and then he liked me and then he hired me. And I got a job during the pandemic to work from home in Brazil for a crypto wallet, an amazing job because of a video that
Dang.
had 40 views. So numbers
But
don't
what
really
was
mean
the video
anything.
about? Was it in Pornhub?
Yeah, the video was
Where was the
about
video?
this girl. It was on YouTube, and the video was
Okay.
about people in America that want to do business in Brazil.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it
Huh.
was yeah, it was a horrible video.
Right.
But gave me a
Yeah, that's
job,
why.
bro. Paid my bills through
Yeah.
the pandemic. Was really good.
Yeah. That's good, man. Yeah, a lot of people didn't have too much luck on the pandemic.
Yeah, it was.
Man, the pandemic
It's hard to
was
say
harsh,
this,
man.
but a
Yeah.
lot of the industry succeeded very well because of the pandemic. Sadly, it's a pandemic, so a lot of people died, and
Yeah.
so many. Anyways, pandemic's over. We're not gonna go there.
Yeah, pandemic was crazy.
Yeah,
I,
it
I
was
I
crazy.
mean, for me, it wasn't that bad. I was very lucky. I was just sent to work from home, but
Uh
I
huh.
really hated it. I hated completely working from home, and I would spend 2 years working from home for this company, and I was like just like I don't know, like melting in my chair every day. Like,
Yeah.
oh man, work
Yeah.
again, and stopping work meant like just closing the laptop and opening my own laptop and doing like personal work.
Yeah.
I was so frustrated.
Well,
Yeah,
but
that fucking sucked.
I'm glad you had the chance to work from home.
Yeah. I was very lucky.
So many
Definitely
people
yes.
were in very bad situation to this day.
Yeah, I really want to see people starting to work here in Horizon or here in my space. Maybe I'm gonna have someone cleaning over here the mess.
Oh, not that. But after this podcast, we're gonna talk about how I'm gonna be able to use this to record TikToks for sure. For
All right.
sure. This
If
looks
you have
really
the
cool.
money, if you have the money, that's fine.
Well, we don't have nothing. We
All
have
right.
barely $100 that a podcast is making me.
Oh well, that's fine, man. You're making money. That's cool.
Oh yeah, hundred
Yeah. I
dollars.
mean, maybe I actually I thought about that. Like maybe some people are gonna see like this is possible, and not only for podcasts, but for people who want to have a custom experience,
Yeah.
for whatever their companies or something. Because maybe they don't want to be attached to Horizon or to the other spaces like workrooms. Maybe they want something super custom. So I don't know.
I'm
Maybe
telling you
someone
right
just
now.
wanna.
I'm telling you right
Yeah.
now. I don't have the money, but if I have the opportunity to use different platforms like this and not be connected, not be scared of being sued, not be reliable for anything, hell yeah. Why would I want to be creating content for a company that, I have to go under their rules, which is, it limits you a little bit, your
Yeah, but
creativity and
but it's
stuff.
very specific what you can do in this environment, because first of all, you're gonna need to have support, because this you need to be updating the avatars. For example, the new avatars that are coming, right? You need to have someone that
Yeah.
is actually tweaking the things, making it look better. For every guest, I try to have something special, like your mug in there.
Mm-hmm.
So it's a lot of like technical work too, and
Mm-hmm.
you don't have all the features that you have in Horizon, like the emojis or the confetti, or the even the friends list or the barriers. So there's a lot of effort that the Horizon developers are putting into having a really curated experience for everyone. But exactly for that, like it's for everyone, it's for the public, but maybe some people want to do like a rave, and maybe that's not allowed in Horizon. So maybe you
Right.
can throw it in here. I don't know, I mean,
Yeah, there we
you
go.
made a lot of raves in your world, so maybe that's not a good example.
There we go. There we go. Well, you told me you can feed 200 people in here.
Oh yeah,
I'll be
yeah,
down to do
I
an
can fit
event
a
in
lot of
here and
people.
bring 200 people because every week our events are like 30 people, and then we have to kick people out to get new people in. That's a pain in the ass. Can you imagine 200 people talking at the same time? Jesus
That'd be
Christ.
crazy. Yeah,
Yeah, that would be
that'd
awesome.
be very crazy. It seems like a
Yeah,
good idea, but try to actually imagine it with the regular people internet. Everyone's super laggy, everyone just
yeah,
jumping around. Maybe it's not gonna be like the most curated experience. That's why the Horizon has a capacity limit, to 30 or 40. I don't know, but I know it
right.
sucks and would be nice if we can have more. But maybe with time, that's gonna
Yeah,
get better. Yeah.
yeah.
Now we have people
Eh,
from France and Spain.
Finally,
But I don't know if it's gonna
some
be like
Europeans.
servers just for them, or they're gonna come to all these worlds that
Why
are
do
already
people keep
built.
asking this question?
I don't know.
There's no servers. That's it. That's one server. Everyone's gonna meet everyone at the same place. Me
You
talking
think
as I
so?
work at Meta. No, like it's just like it was the States, then Canada, and people from Canada and States are in the same instance, the same place. And then UK came along, they're the same place. We see people from UK every day. So now it's
All
Europe.
right.
People from Europe already are coming. I've met a bunch of people, and it's the same thing. The thing is, we're thinking that, oh, it's gonna be a new server because we're thinking, oh, it's gonna have 20,000 new users. No, it doesn't work like that. It's like
Yeah, yeah,
a few users. Because think about it, Horizon has not Horizon. Meta has to sell the Oculus first. Second, this user, this client have to figure out what Horizon is. That might take a while. And then even if the person downloads Horizon, creates their account, create their avatar, they come here once, nothing guarantees that they're gonna come back. So I can only imagine having a marketing strategy for these people to become from nothing to a user to an active user, because that's
I
a lot
mean,
of
they
work.
already
And
have quests. It's not like you are starting to sell Oculus Quests in Spain and France. We're just opening horizons. They already have the headsets. It's just the
right,
app.
but do you know a lot of people in Europe?
I know like two people in Europe.
Okay, I
I
go a
don't
lot to
know.
Europe. I have family there.
Oh,
I've
nice,
never
man.
met anyone in Europe with a headset before, and I know a lot of people. I've never
All
met,
right.
so it's not culturally like in the States. Well, nothing is like the States. Even in Brazil, I know a few people, but it's not a thing. It's not a thing. Even internet, like for you to have internet at home to be able to use Horizon,
Mhm.
it's a thing. It's not in a whole planet that has availability of good internet like we have here. It's a privilege.
People don't have internet in Europe.
No, they don't have good internet. It's expensive.
Oh,
You know, it's
right,
expensive.
right, right. Yeah, maybe we take it for granted, right? Because we are in the West Coast. Well, your internet actually
It's not
sucks,
made.
but
You guys do. It's
but
not a
my
maybe.
internet is pretty good.
No, internet sucks. But it's fair. I moved to a new place and I knew that I had a limit of internet here, but I had a
Hmm.
reason to move here, so it's fine. It's fine. I'm not
That's
complaining.
fine. That's fine.
I'm grateful to have internet, honestly.
Mm.
Yeah,
I wonder how could that be in Europe? Because I mean, for my point of view, I just in my bubble, I just see developers. So from my point
right,
of view, everyone has internet and like a
right.
good internet. Um,
Yeah,
but yeah, I hope we can start seeing people there from Spain or from
yeah. Yeah, I'm
France.
pretty sure it's
That'd be
gonna
nice.
happen. It's just a slow process. We think that it's fast, but it's not. And still, just think about it. Everyone in Europe that has a headset, where are they? They're being in VR chat for a while. What makes it
Right,
think they
right,
would download Horizon now? There's a whole thing. There's a
right,
whole
right.
culture change that they have to go through. And most people from VR chat don't like Horizon and vice versa.
Got it. Yeah. We'll see. Hey, I have some friends, and I told them that I was gonna be interviewing you or having this chat with you, and that you were the people to go and quiz on Meta. And I asked them if they had any questions for you. And so I have this friend that he's always thinking on what is gay and what is not gay. He
Hmm.
has this question: is gay to always be thinking on what is gay and what is not gay?
No, absolutely not. So, okay, let's backtrack a little bit.
Because he's always worried. Like if you grab this pizza here, he's worried that that's gonna be gay because the way you
Yeah.
grabbed it. So he's like always
s-
worried about that.
So I'm not
you
gonna talk about
know?
your friend because I don't know
Yeah,
him.
yeah, yeah. All
Although I
right.
have my opinion already about him, but
Okay.
it's not up to me to share.
All right.
So let's backtrack a little bit. Gay, right? It's a sexuality. Being
Right?
gay is a
Yeah. I
sexuality,
already
right?
told him.
What does that
I
mean?
want you to tell him. Yeah.
What does that mean? Gay. A gay person is someone who is attracted to the same gender, right? That being a sign of birth or not. Um, I can only call someone gay if this person identifies as gay. Does it make sense? It's not up to me, even though I know, let's just say John. It's a, I just created this person. This person doesn't
Yeah.
exist. John. I know that John uh, is attracted to men, right? But he does not identify as gay. It's not up to me to tell John that he's gay or to tell people that he's gay until
Right,
he's
right.
ready. That's the first thing because that's the identity that he chooses, and whenever he's ready, the blah 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 blah. The first thing. The second thing is everything that straight people, straight people think it's gay. It's just a culture behavior that he's judging and like, oh my god, is this gay? And the way
Yeah.
that you think, it's like oh, this clothes, like, does this fit look cute? Like, it's the culture aspect of it, it's not the
Yeah,
sexuality
yeah.
aspect of it. So he's not afraid of being gay, he's afraid of people looking at him and thinking that he's gay because of this social aspect of it, not because of the sex itself,
Right.
although
Yeah.
he could
You
be
know what's
gay, we
the
don't know.
worst part? You know what's maybe he's gay. You know what's the worst part? That he thinks about that because he probably thinks like being gay is something that is bad. So
Right,
he don't want to look bad. He don't want to
right.
be like people look
100%.
at him
No,
like
it's
he's
not
less.
maybe. Yeah, it's not maybe. Because if he thought the opposite, if he thought that being gay was a good thing, he wouldn't be worried about that. You know?
Right, right,
Like I'm
right.
not. Like I'm not. I
Yeah,
don't
yeah,
go through my
exactly. Yeah,
day
yeah,
thinking,
yeah.
is this gay? Like, do I look gay? I don't
Yeah.
think about that.
Yeah, you're not
It,
always thinking about that. Huh.
I'm never thinking about that. Do I look gay? Is this, because in my head, it's just me. It's just just the way I am, whatever that means.
Right, right,
What
right.
is it looking straight like? Can you explain? What is it like looking straight? It's being
It
loud
literally
and
it yeah
dumb.
that's a
We don't know.
literally that
That's a
doesn't make sense.
stereotype.
Even more. So I have a long hair in real life. I'm very I look a lot like my avatar. So people sometimes tell me like, why do you have long hair? Like that's gay. And I'm like, what does
Oh
it
my
have
god,
to
who are
do
your
with being
friends? You
gay?
need new friends.
And I'm like, have you seen gay people? They don't have the long hair, and that's not even the argument. Like it's just hair. uh Gay people most of the time they are like, for example, gay men are men that are attracted to men, and they like men who look like men because they like men. So it's just long hair. It doesn't have anything to do with being gay.
So this is the
So
type
it's
of
funny.
conversation I would have with my grandmother, explaining
Yeah, definitely, right?
visually culture. Oh, is he gay? And
Yeah,
just
yeah.
because he's wearing a pink shirt, like, really, grandma? Like, it's 2022.
Yeah,
Like, why
yeah,
don't you
yeah.
go and turn on the TV maybe and read a newspaper or get on social media? Because if you're still asking me if this person is gay because he's wearing a pink shirt, like, I'm about to, you know, shit my pants
Yeah,
and run away because, come on, come on. And I feel like the environment tells a lot about the person again.
yeah,
Again,
yeah.
who do you hang out with? I've never had this type of questionings. Like, no one ever, okay, they're gay, they're not gay. I don't know. I don't care. It doesn't matter. Do I want to fuck
Right,
this
right, right.
person? Do I not? Am I interested? Like, there's when you hang around people in the media. Like, I live in LA, and
Mm-hmm.
everyone here is an artist, is queer,
Right, yeah.
is weird, and no one gives a shit. No one cares. So this type of
Mm-hmm.
conversations doesn't really occur very often, and it's weird to
Mm-hmm.
think about people in San Francisco do that, because San Francisco, the gay city in the world,
Yep,
you
yep,
know.
yep. I'm talking about my friends who are from South America, and from South
Oh,
America
okay,
there is a lot of like, how South America could be very homophobic
right,
sometimes. People
yeah.
here in America it doesn't happen to me, but people
Oh, I
in
see.
South America
Okay.
could be like, oh wow, that is weird, and that is probably something gay.
Mm-hmm.
Because I
That's
mean,
probably
it's
true.
it's just like a cycle of things, right? People think being gay is bad, and no one wants to be gay. So being gay is like something that is very particular. So not everyone is like that because they are scared
Uh
of
huh.
talking about it. So it's like a vicious circle. But I'm glad that in countries like this, people is just more like educated
Yeah.
and more progressive about how the people is
Yeah.
how just the people is, right? It's not like the people are being new to this. It's just how people are. It's the people are just different.
Right.
And that's it.
Again, it's so culturally because in Brazil, South America as well, massive country. We have people that hangs out with my grandma that if you say the word gay, they're gonna pray for you. But also, if
Yeah.
you go to big cities, everyone is gay, and no one gives a shit. And if you're straight, you're weird. Like, you're straight.
Right, right.
Wait, you date girls only? Why would you ever do that? You're not even
Right, right.
bi. So it depends of the environment and the culture of that small community you're hanging out with. But again, I've been around, and everywhere we have the same people everywhere, which is amazing. We have the traditional people that
Hmm.
never watch TV and they think that everyone's going to hell, and we have the cool people that are dressed up very fashionable and doing
Yeah.
drugs, going out. Yeah, and
Yeah.
that's everywhere the same thing, and
Awesome,
it's
man. Well,
fine.
thank you for asking, for responding to that question of this friend of mine. So yeah, man. What do you think look, I put some colors here to make it more colorful, like your world in Horizon. I put those flags just for you, man.
Look,
And
this is a thing that the straight people would do. Like,
okay,
whenever
I'm sorry.
whenever you have a gay person come, they're like, "Let's put a
I
rainbow.
put the
Let's put a
color.
rainbow because he's gay." And then the gays get there and just like eyes rolling. I'm like, "Oh my god. Yeah,
Man,
thanks.
I'm sorry.
Thanks
I'm
for my
acting like the
gayness."
companies. Yeah, like the companies in
Yes,
June,
yeah.
Yeah,
Yep.
that's
Just
funny,
pride
right?
washing
Like,
everything.
yeah, like after June, they just rip Rip
They
the
just rip
flag.
it up.
Like,
Yeah.
all right, fuck.
After log off, he's
Uh,
gonna go into editing mode, remove everything, then everything black again. It's
all right,
fine.
but what do you think of the environment? You like it in
I love it.
general? Is it
Fantastic.
nice?
Yeah. It looks really
Cool,
good.
man.
It looks really good. And it's very artsy as well. I like the aspect that like it goes to realistic just so at some point and then became very like artsy. I really like it. I like the trees and everything. It looks really good. I
Yeah.
love it.
So I'm
There's
trying
so
to make
much
it
to
look like
explore.
Seattle. Yeah. So that have you
Okay.
been to Seattle?
I have not. I have not.
It's
Yeah.
a cool city, and we have the Needle over there,
Mm-hmm.
and that mountain that is super giant, and it's always have a snow every time in
Okay.
the year. So there's a lot of snow even right now that I'm sweating here
Okay.
in my house. But we have
Oh, I
snow all the
didn't know you were
time.
in
So it's
Seattle. I
really
thought
cool.
you were in San Francisco.
Yeah, yeah, I'm in Seattle. I'm in Seattle.
Oh, okay. I thought you lived in a valley in Silicon Valley.
Nope. The main office is over there, but like the secret projects, research, kind of it's
Right.
hidden somewhere here in Seattle.
Okay. Where is it again? Just kidding. What is the zip code again? Just kidding. Yeah. That's really cool.
All
I mean,
right.
that's really cool. Do you have a team working with you on this or you're working by
Oh no,
yourself?
this is just me. Yeah,
Oh
this is just
wow,
me.
that's amazing.
Yeah.
That's
I'm
that's
reusing a
awesome.
lot of components and try to do the least amount of effort for the maximum amount of results.
Mhm.
That's the way I approach engineering. And as a prototyper engineer, that's what I've been working in for the past years. So I'm just trying to focus on what is the most important. And there is a lot of bugs, as you can see, but it's nice that
Fair.
we can at least chat and just talk and hang
So
around
does
and throw
Horizon.
some pizza in the air and fuck things up here and do the
Mhm.
signs with the hands, use the fingers. So that's cool. And that's the most important. I think that the content and the connection with the
Yeah,
people here is the most important part right now. So
100%.
I'm good.
How
I'm
many
trying to
people can
improve it
fit in
little by
here right
little.
now?
How many people can fit?
Yeah.
Huh, probably, as I told you, maybe like 100 to 200.
You should host an event, invite 20 people, do a test,
Yeah,
have
I
some
mean it's
fun.
a process, but yeah, maybe for Christmas or something.
Yeah, you're right.
We'll see.
Yeah,
All
that's
right.
awesome.
Well, I think that's it. We are set.
Cool.
It. Let me check on my time. Yeah, we're good. All right. Well, thank you very much, Mavix. I hope you had a good time here talking with me in this episode.
Thank you. Thanks for having me.
Cool.
Hope come back soon and not get a lot of hates.
All right. Now, man,
But if
people
you're
love
not
you.
a
People love you.
hater,
Oh, no, no.
well, the same amount of people that love me hate me too, You have those.
That's
Always
fine.
have
That's
those
fine.
haters. Today was on
Yeah.
Instagram reading the hate comments on the podcast, and it's so funny. Anyways, it's fine. Well, thanks for having me.
That's fine, man. Sure, yeah. I hope you had some fun. And thank you, everyone, again for watching this episode of Solarpunk City. I'm here with the big Mavix. I'm going to be leaving your social media tags over here somewhere. And thanks for coming. Remember to subscribe so you are always watching these really cool videos where I'm holding this 3D pizza in the air and throwing it, and just give a like,
My mug.
hit the invisible like button, and that's it. Thank you. See you in the next episode of Solar Punk
Adios.
City. Bye, 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 bye.